It might not be Thanksgiving yet, but it's right around the corner and we're about to be in full holiday peak season. So what better way to celebrate than a one-tank trip all the way up to Anakeesta? Today we have our friend Austin Martin back on deck to give us a little bit of an idea of how you guys are celebrating this season. Austin, thanks for making the time to be here.
Yeah, thanks so much. Like you said, it's a super easy drive from Chattanooga up to the Smoky Mountains. So a little bit of something for everyone this Christmas season. Of course, we have the millions of Christmas lights that you can't get anywhere else. Of course, those unbelievable Smoky Mountain views.
Oh yeah.
And you might even get to see some snow over the next few weeks as well. You know.
Well, we saw some like last week in the forecast, it felt like, so that's really not out of the forecast for us here in Tennessee, but especially in the Gatlinburg area. You guys see that all the time.
Absolutely. You know, from the start of the season all the way until it starts to warm up again, you know, Mount LeConte sees a lot of snow, and that's directly behind Anakeesta. So it really is a magical place.
And if people have never made the trip up to, maybe if it's been a minute for them to be up in Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area, up in that area, what would it look like for them to make that venture up there?
So it's only about an hour and a half, you know, maybe 2 hours to get up there. So super easy. Once you get there, we are located right there on the parkway. You're going to start your adventure there. You take the chairlift all the way up to the top of Anakeesta. You come out into what really feels like a Hallmark movie set.
Oh yeah.
So it's the Firefly Village, and then we have 3 different villages, 2 restaurants, 2 mountain coasters, of course Anakeesta Tower, which is the highest point in downtown Gatlinburg, and you see it there, that gourmet hot cocoa for a hot cocoa trail.
So this is going to be going on until January, right?
Absolutely. And so, you know, all Christmas season long, if you can't make it up there before Christmas and you want to extend just a little bit longer, kind of spread out that Christmas magic, we're open all the way through that first week of January as well.
And this is a busy travel season for people. So maybe if you are like these next few months are going to be a nightmare, but as soon as January rolls around, you're like, I want to be able to go. You still have a couple days to take advantage of that.
Absolutely. January 4th is our last day of Enchanted Christmas.
So when people go to Anakeesta, obviously the views are probably one of the biggest selling points, and atmosphere in general. Food situation, what does that look like?
Oh, so we have those 2 restaurants. There is food pretty much everywhere you look. You know, that's the one thing Gatlinburg does really, really well. We are a foodie town, so our cliff top is more of your elevated dining experience. You're going to have those sit-down meals. You have anything from a burger to fries to salads to salmon over there. And then at Smokehouse, we have all the Tennessee barbecue, different toppings and fixins there.
Yum.
So it really is more of a grab and go, and great views. You see the smokehouse porch there. Absolutely incredible views while you're dining there.
And it looks so fun. And even if you're not maybe wanting a drink or anything like that, I mean, the food is amazing. Do you have any sort of like mocktail options for people as well, or sodas?
Absolutely. We have cocktails, mocktails. We have an incredible beer selection. We have a lot of local craft breweries featured there on the mountain. And then I was talking about those gourmet hot cocos. So of course we can do it, you know, a regular hot cocoa for the kids, but if mom and dad need something to warm up a little bit, we have a good special Tennessee moonshine that we can spike your hot cocoa
There you
with.
go. I mean, what better way would you want to be able to celebrate the holidays? And especially, it feels like you said, it feels like a Hallmark movie. It feels
really
like you're walking through just a magical town. You find out that your dad is Santa Claus. I mean, like that's really the vibe that we're getting here. In addition to this, are the kiddos going to be able to take pictures with Santa up in Anakeesta?
Absolutely. So every Saturday leading up to Christmas, we still have some spots available, but those are booked ahead of time. So you definitely need to get on that soon if you're coming. But every Saturday leading up to Christmas, we have breakfast with Santa. So you can sit down, you're going to have breakfast with Santa and Mrs. Claus, and then of course his elves are going to bring you some really incredible food there at our Clifftop restaurant, and then you can do some crafts with Santa, tell him what you want for Christmas, and then enjoy Anakeesta all day long.
And nobody's going to be on the naughty list if they're up in Anakeesta.
Absolutely.
That is an immunity zone for all the kiddos. But Austin, thank you again for making the time to be here. For the latest information, where's a good landing page for us to go to?
Anakeesta.com.
Anakeesta.com, short, simple, and easy. They will take care of you in beautiful Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Go and see them at Anakeesta. If you have not booked the trip, what are you waiting for? They have so many fun events for you to take advantage of. You can also find us at WDEF.com for the latest details. Thanks for joining us here. You're watching News 12 this morning.